Gotta clean out my damn kitchen. Let me see what y'all got going on over here today.
Early voting is underway, so get everyone you know and go out and vote. Go tomorrow. It's just starting. Go and vote. Make sure you vote and bring all our friends that want to vote for us. Tell them, Jill, get your fat husband off the couch. Get that fat pig off the couch. Tell him to go and vote for Trump. He's going to save our country. Get that guy the hell off her. Get him up, Jill. Slap him around. Get him up. Get him up, Jill. We want him off the couch.
Now, this one thing we don't know. Trump gonna get him a piece every time. Trump said, get your fat, lazy ass up off that motherfucking couch. Jill, get his fat, funky, lazy ass up. And get him down there and tell him to vote for me so he can save our country. That nigga gon' forever talk shit. What's up? How y'all doing? JQ, how are you? I'm doing great. It's Sunday, and I'm coming at y'all with the last episode of the week. Yes, we on season 1, episode 40. Yeah. Almost a half 100. I told y'all. We gonna see that number. We're gonna see that 50, and we're gonna see that 100. I done had me a long weekend, y'all. Really tried to relax a little bit. I was supposed to get up with y'all yesterday, but I ain't get a chance to come up in here because I was trying to really relax. But today I woke up all energized, and now I'm in here finna get at these topics with you all. As y'all know, we ain't at the table today. We over here in the kitchen. I gotta clean my kitchen up. Shoot. I gotta clean my kitchen up. And I'm also gonna cook dinner today, I think. I don't know. I think I already took me some pork chops out. So I think I'm gonna do me a little pork chop and gravy, some white rice. I don't know if I wanna do sweet potato. I do some sweet peas or some corn. I don't know. I think I might do some corn. But yeah, that sounds like a meal. White rice, pork chop and gravy, and some corn, and some dinner roll. I was online today, and I saw Miss Erica Mena up there. Y'all know we was talking about her in Safari earlier this week. That's what we were talking about a few days ago. How she done climbed over this man's fence. How she done assaulted this man, and he done got it on camera and put it out. And she all mad because he want to lower his child support payments and stuff like that. Yeah. I told y'all we ain't give a fuck. But apparently she give a fuck. Her lawyers advised her not to say anything or put anything out. But did Erica listen? Do these women ever listen when they told to do something? 9 times out of 10, hell no. They would do the fuck they want to do anyway. Erica kept going on and on. Now she all online on this good old sunny Sunday in Atlanta. With both of the kids playing gospel music. It's just not a good look, girl. The internet been tearing your ass up. And then all of a sudden, here comes Sunday morning, you up there with the kids, hugging them, playing gospel music. And I'm all for the gospel music and everything, but y'all could have did all that in private. It looked like a big PR stunt to me. Oh, Erica, it'll be good for you to show you and the kids playing gospel music, showing that you got a good, peaceful home and da-da-da-da-da. No. Gone, Miss Mena. Gone. Listen at the lawyers and go on. We ain't fucking with you right now. And I don't think we're going to be fucking with you in the future. Sure, we might got to your kids hair black. Shit. But we don't really fuck with you. So all that PR stunt and all up there, let it go. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Alexis Skyy shares that she'll be re-voting to re-elect Donald Trump. I feel like the younger generation Trump has on lock, it was way more money flowing for us. We're going to hear what she got to say.
But I'm voting for Trump.
Okay.
Let me get right to the point.
Let's talk about
voting for Trump.
What's the energy behind it? What's the thought process
I just feel like when Trump was around, I just feel like things were different. But people have their opinion on him. I do think that Trump could be a little extra, but he gets the job done.
So do you have conversations with your friends about politics?
All my friends are voting for Trump. I feel like the younger generation, Trump has on lock.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie, because it was more money flowing for us.
So what do you think is the reason why people aren't voting?
I think people talk about it like they want Trump, but some people are lazy and they don't want to get up and go vote, which voting does matter, because people don't realize if you don't go vote, there's a chance that the other person can win. So get up and go vote, because it's super important. If you want Trump to win, go vote for him. If you want the other one to win, then go vote for her.
All right. Well, there it is.
I thought it was Kamala. I don't know how to say her name. I didn't want to say
Kamala.
Oh.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
Kamala. Is Kamala or Kamala? Kamala.
Hold on, let me start my dishes, y'all. Y'all know I get wrapped up talking about kids. I hear Miss Skyy. I hear you, Miss Skyy, on why you want to vote for Trump. You know, and I gotta say something on this whole voting thing. Black people, we gotta stop canceling folks for who they choose to vote for. Like, it just gotta stop. I see a lot of hate and angry Democrats out here. Like I told y'all, I've done a lot of research on Republican rallies, and they not what the media portrayed. I'm just gonna say that. It's a very peaceful, sane people. But then over here on the Democrat side, there's a lot of angry, outspoken, nasty people. And it's trickling down to everybody, to the point where you can't even be vocal about who you want to vote for. And it's our right. It's our right to be able to vote. It's our right to vote for who we feel as an individual, not we, who I feel as an individual will help move this country forward. Whether you agree with the person who's running or not, doesn't mean that just because you don't agree with the person who's running doesn't mean that I, as an individual, should get canceled or treated bad because I decided to vote for this person. So for whatever reason, they're able to run. And so we might not agree with it. But as Americans, we need to learn a line of respect some kind of way, especially as adults. Like, we are not children around here. We not in high school. You can't tell me what the fuck to do. You can't come over here bullying me either because I decided to vote for someone other than who you voted for. We got to do better as a people. We are adults. We should be able to have healthy debates. We should be able to have healthy marching, protesting. We should be able to have all this without the fist punching and the fighting. It's not. What are we out here fist pumping and fighting for? Nothing's going to get changed because we out here fighting in the mud. Only thing that's going to get changed if we get out here and vote. That's where your voice is heard. That's where laws are passed. Out here beating each other up, we're not getting anywhere because at the end of the day, in order for us to be able to do it here, it has to be some ink on a piece of paper. I learned this from my math teacher in middle school. He said the power, the pen, he said the pen is mightier than a sword. And he's telling the truth. With a stroke of a pen, I can take your life away. With a stroke of a pen, I can give you life. That's how strong a pen is. So while we out here beating each other up and fighting, that is not putting no ink on the paper. You got to get out here and vote. That's ink on the paper, baby. That's when you create change. That's when you can give and take life away. We out here fighting over votes, beating people up for who they vote for. Come on, black people. We need to stop that. We got better things to do and bigger fish to fry. But then again, I'm wondering why Alexis voting for Trump when Trump got a thing against disabled people. allegedly he was out here talking shit about his brother's grandson, son, or brother's son, or one of them is kind of slow and or disabled or something like that. I think one of Trump's I think his nephew is disabled, and he jumped about that man. So I'm like, unless this guy, you know, you have a disabled daughter, you know, autistic daughter. If I'm not mistaken, God, I could be wrong. I don't talk junk about kids. I love all the kids, so forgive me if I'm wrong. But if I'm not mistaken, her daughter's autistic. So when it comes to, you know, stuff like that, I don't know. Plus, I was reading in the comment section that they was eating your ass alive. They ate you a new doula hole. And I felt bad because black people will gang up on you and bully you. And even after they done bullies you, they still gonna gang up on you somehow. They still gonna tell you a new asshole after that. Just because. After the internet ate her ass up, she reneged on her decision about voting for him. I just told y'all, don't let nobody bully y'all. She reneged. Sure did. And came back and said, the interview I did regarding votes was done prior to Trump's statement on the Department of Education. Initially, I wanted to vote for Trump for my own personal reasons. After familiarizing myself with both candidates, I will no longer be voting for him. November the 4th. Now I'm going to tell y'all what I think. I think she only saying that because y'all scorned her ass. Y'all scorched her ass. Y'all tore her ass up for wanting to vote for him. Black people, and I'm going to tell y'all this now. We got a lot of other black people out here that want to vote for Trump. And they're not vocal about it because they already know the repercussions that come with them being vocal about it. Y'all are going to cancel them, tear them down, and tear them up and degrade them based off who they want to vote for. So they lie and say, oh, we voting for Kamala. They did the same damn thing when it came to Trump and Hillary. Oh, I'm going to vote for Hillary. I'm going to vote for Hillary. I'm going to vote for Hillary. Same thing when it came to Biden. And they secretly be voting for Trump. I'm going to give y'all a little backstory. One day I was in Decatur by the South DeKalb Mall. And next to the South DeKalb Mall is a grocery store. I'm in that grocery store shopping. And this lady was having a conversation with somebody about politics. And she said, and she was telling the woman about politics. And then it was like, she was like, I usually tell folk, I vote for blue, but this time I'm voting for Trump. And the man that she was talking to was like, you know what? He gonna look around and say, I'm voting for him too. Then the lady that was across from him said, me too. And then they all start laughing. And then they looked at me and said, who you voting for, young man? I said, I don't know who I'm voting for yet. I said, I thought about voting for Trump. Even though I was lying, y'all. I was lying. I'm just being messy. I didn't want them to feel uncomfortable and not have the conversation. And I was on the phone. I had my earpiece in, so I had my gossip partner on the phone. So I was like, I don't know. I thought about voting for Trump. And they started having a whole conversation on why. They even had a conversation on why they cannot talk about it out loud. I left and told, and me and the person I was on the phone with started chopping it up about the conversation. And it's true. A lot of black people will lie in our face and say they're voting for blue just so they don't have to hear the repercussions of them wanting to vote for red. So that's what I think Lex is doing here. Lex said, I'm just going to say I'm not going to vote for him. Good PR stunt. Just say you're not going to vote for them because they're going to eat you up either way. And plus, they don't know who you voted for. Now, I did see a little update on the TV where they making it public information to see who voted. Now, I'm wondering if they're going to make it public who you actually voted for. Because now they making it to where we can see who vote and when did you vote. Now I'm wondering also if they're going to end up trying to make it to where they can see who you voted for and everybody can see it. It's available to the public. You know, that's going to change a lot of shit. So, you know, talking about voting for Trump, now you not voting for Trump, and now this shit happening with this boy. Talking about you done put your hands on him. Alexis, I see your name being in the media a little bit. Well, I'm going to give y'all an update on that, though. We're gonna stand down and stand by on Alexis. And since we talking about Alexis, Skyy, and Trump, and all this other bullshit, she around here being accused of having two men jump on her best friend. Story says, Alexis Skyy accused of having former friend jumped by two goons after he spoke on her parenting. Everyone knows she lacks when it comes to being a mom. Now, I don't know what he said, but when it comes to people being parents and stuff, you keep your lips off, folks. That's all I'm going to say. When it comes to folks and how they raise their kids and stuff, just stay out of it. Ooh, his face fucked up, y'all. Ooh. That's the face. Oh. Oh.
You guys, on Friday I was walking into my apartment complex and I wasn't even at the door, and my former best friend Alexis Skyy walked in, out of it. I'm gonna just say out of it, and she had two other people with me and she assaulted me. I tried to turn around and walk away. She punched me in my face, and then the other girl came in punching me in the face, and then a guy came in. They were kicking me in my rib cage. I have a fractured rib. Knocked one of my veneers out. Yeah. Knocked one of my teeth out. And it was just really, really bad. You guys, I'm scared. Like, she's been making threats against me. I can't go to my house. She's been doing a lot of personal attacks towards me and talking about me and my health and talking about me and just really doing a lot. But to physically attack me is uncalled for. You guys, I was attacked. I was hurt. And it really bothered me, you guys. I can't do this. So here's a little story time, you.
A lot's been going on with you, Miss Skyy, lately. A lot. All I'm gonna say, we gonna be looking out for an update for this. We gonna be looking out for an update for this. You know, she'll be back in the media. We gonna be updating y'all on her putting her hands on this person, allegedly. Ooh, black folk, we gotta do better, baby. We gotta do better. We cannot bully or whoop nobody based off the rights that our ancestors fought for us to have. That's right. We're supposed to exercise our voting rights. That's right. Attend the rallies. That's right. For both sides. Whether we agree with it or not. Y'all take politics too serious. This is not the fucking NFL. Shit. Y'all take politics way too serious. And have most of y'all take politics too serious. And y'all don't even get out and vote in your state and local elections. Don't even know who the sheriff is. Don't even know who the governor is. Don't care who the commissioner is. Don't care none of that. Only thing y'all try to care about is voting, especially when somebody in there that you think black. Especially when somebody in there that is black. That's the only time you want to get out and really vote. No. There's people out here that really give a fuck about their community and their environment. They get out here and they really vote. We got an update on that teenager in Florida getting followed by those 4 white men. Mm-hmm. I'm finna read to y'all and see what they got to see. Y'all know we was on their asses, molasses. Yeah. We was on their asses about bothering people when they ain't had no motherfucking business bothering nobody. Update. Man who harassed black teen for being in his neighborhood has been fired. So he worked for LSEG, I think. It says you may be aware of the concerning video shared on social media which featured one of our employees in the U.S. The individual involved was initially suspended while we investigated the matter. The investigation has now concluded, and the individual's employment has been terminated. We expect the conduct of our employees to meet a higher standard. LSEG operates a zero-tolerance policy against any form of racism, discrimination, prejudice, or harassment. Good job. Good job. And this is a future warning to other people in neighborhoods that do this. Y'all don't own shit. Leave folks the fuck alone. If they not specifically in front of your house in your yard bothering you, you have no right to bother people. Like I said, people, if somebody's in front of my yard, I have the right to come out and ask them, hey, you standing in front of my house, could you move down the house? Some. And if they move down the house, they continue to go, good. As long as they're not bothering me, I'm not walking behind you. I'm not stalking you. I'm not harassing you. I'm not doing none of that. That's not my job. Hell, really, I could just call the police and say somebody's out here walking and they look suspicious. That's the police job. To monitor. Leave folks the fuck alone. Now you around here fired, ain't got no job. Next, you might be kicked out the fucking neighborhood. Next, you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere because everybody gonna know you as a Karen. And then you ain't gonna think it's that serious. I just was asking him, did he live around here? No, y'all were fucking with him. Yeah, he asked y'all, he already told y'all I'm a part of the neighborhood. You should have walked away. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even been walking behind them. Leave folks alone. Shit. Y'all heard Mr. GP on Thursday's episode. He out here talking about knocking your asses off. Leaving your ass cold and stinking. Leave folks alone. Shout out to GP, y'all. He said he's gonna be over here Tuesday. Mr. Ghetto Poppy. And shout out to the jobs for doing their job, making sure that y'all ain't hiring nobody out here that's like this to represent your company. There's a better way to handle shit. Amber Rose speaks on taking the W against Jocelyn on College Hill after the fight footage was leaked. I grew up in South Philly. She went around talking shit about me, and I just stayed quiet.
About College Hill, they were, in the beginning they thought that you took an L, but actually footage came out, and Amber, you did not take no L, my dear. How do you feel about that?
Well, I grew up in South Philly. That's no secret. And I feel like, I don't know, the loudest ones are always the ones that, I don't know. You know what? She went around, she talked shit about me. She said she beat me up on several platforms, and I just stayed quiet. I don't know. That's just who I am. I don't really care either way. I'm not a violent person. I never wanted to have to fight. I've never done reality TV. And I just, I wish her well. Honestly, I wish her and her husband well and her beautiful daughter. And I just want to be here and celebrate with my friends and just have a good time. So,
man, the fans were talking.
Shout out Amber Rose. Since we were talking about Alexis Skyy and black people bullying them, black people, y'all try to do the same thing to Amber. Amber said she was voting for Trump, and here y'all go trying to bully her and cancel her. Sure did. Y'all tried to bully her. So shout out to Amber Rose. For y'all out there who don't know, Amber Rose was on a show called College Hill with Jocelyn. And in the middle of the filming and the season and stuff like that, they got the fighting at the beginning or something like that. And they never aired the fight. But we know that they got the fight. So the footage came out, I think, this year. And Jocelyn confronted Amber about saying that Amber's not black. Amber thinks she white. Right? And Jocelyn went in on it. So Amber stood her ground and, argued back with Jocelyn. And then, eventually got up and like she was going to try to walk past Jocelyn. But she didn't walk past. She ended up sneaking Jocelyn. And coming down and Jocelyn got up and tried to get her lids and stuff like that. But to me, it was a sneak attack. So he told me something, she ain't take no L. Oh, no, you sneak the Puerto Rican princess. And I don't really come in sneaking, fight is a fight, but, to me, neither one of y'all won. It was a tussle. I'm just saying, nobody got knocked out. Nobody left with a knot on their head like Alexis Skyy got. Alexis Skyy got that motherfucking black eye and that knot on that boil on top of his head. That lets us know you got your ass whooped. Somebody hit their head. Somebody bust that eye. Amber, you did none of that. We didn't see no evidence of no ass whooping or no ass kicking. That's one thing about y'all reality stars. Y'all reality stars will sit up here and lie like y'all really got y'all big one in. Like y'all really sat up there and did that motherfucking thing. And y'all didn't really sit up there and do nothing. I watch a lot of y'all on reality TV fight. And I be like, I want to see the impact. I want to see it. And I don't see no impact. I see the trying to make an impact or trying to, but I don't really see the beat downs. Baddies the only one. Baddies, a few people done got the smackdown on them. Just a few. We need to go over there to Now That's TV, y'all. Y'all want to see some real getting knocked out. Somebody getting their ass whooped and scrumped and steak. Y'all need to go over there to Now That's TV. They over there with the trannies. The cisgender females. The cisgender males. The gay men, they over there knocking each other the fuck out. Now they can talk about a W or a L. But them reality TV shows, them don't be no fight for real. Them be tussles. Y'all be tussling. Amber, I ain't with it. Amber, you ain't won shit. You know, but I got what Amber saying, you know, that's why I said, Amber, good answer. You ain't let them trap you. You know, you still said Jocelyn, congratulations on her marriage and her husband, because you ain't really want no smoke. You know, and plus I believe Amber's a nice woman. She's in a different place in life. I watched her on Candace Owens this year. You know, around the time she said she was voting for Trump and stuff like that. And Amber, I always have liked Amber, but she seems like a great woman, a good woman. She got a head on her shoulder, and she has a sense of what's going on. So, shout out to you, Amber Rose, and great answer. Y'all know her besties, Black China. Black China got engaged too. Yes, by Derek Milano. Show y'all a little footage of them having a, you know. Oh. Oh. Shout out to Black China. What's up, China? What up, girl? I like China. I always follow her career, you know, and we've seen China come from. We've seen her come from the bottom and get up there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Black China and congratulations on her engagement. We watch you just blossom into something beautiful out here. Keep going, girl. Keep going. Speaking of marriage and all this other shit and engagement and stuff like that. Speaking of marriage and shit, Trina's married, y'all. Did not know. Just found out. But Trina revealed she did not sign a prenup because her husband brings all of his money to her. I'm in charge. He can't spend a dime without my consent. A man? Okay, well, we go, all right. We gonna just hear what they gotta say.
To those who wait.
I truly believe that.
All right. Did you get a prenup?
I didn't.
Why not?
Because my husband brings all of his money to me. So
What?
I'm in charge. He can't spend a dime without my consent. Can't spend a dime for nothing unless it goes through me.
That's
that
what I'm
phone go
talking
to ringing
about.
up, that thing go to, I see everything.
That's what
So,
I'm
yeah.
talking about. So you always calling me Mrs. Davis. Mrs. Davis. What's your Mrs.?
Mrs. Kears.
Mrs. Kears.
Yes.
Love it, Mrs. Kears.
Do y'all agree? And it's not for us to agree, that's her marriage. Shout out to Trina and her husband. I like Trina. I love her music. Shout out to Trina, and I'm glad she seems like she's happy, in a happy place. Do y'all think a woman should dictate what a man can and cannot do with his money? That's the question. Do you all think that a woman should dictate what a man can and cannot do with his own money? Hell no. Hell no. Can he dictate what she do with her own money that she make? No. I don't agree with that. That to me, that's some no. I don't know. That ain't P. You know, that ain't Blair. I don't know. I just know I would. You ain't finna tell me No. Now we may, as a married couple, we may have a joint account together. I might consider having a joint account together because we're a couple, so we can join. But if y'all ain't learned nothing about these celebrity marriages, we'll be married today and over tomorrow. Not saying that's what's gonna happen to Trina, but the proof is in the pudding. Folks change, times change, emotions change. So fuck all that. It may look good. Did we talk about that? It may look good. But is it really? Because at the end of the day, if you leave him, bitch, he get half of everything that you own. I don't care if you get all his checks. I don't care if you get all his checks. He gonna want to maintain that same lifestyle. We just got done talking about this. Trying to tell y'all, sign these prenups. You sign the prenups because everything nowadays is built off of mutual business. That's everything. Even sex nowadays are transactional. Yeah, we got to set up a meeting and we got to set up a time and all that. It ain't just happening no more. Grown folks got to set up a time to do this stuff. Set it to the side. So, I think when it comes to relationship, the real deal, we should put all our money should be taken away. Money should not be involved with it at all. Because you can take care of yourself and I can take care of myself. Once we leave this relationship, we're going to continue to just do what we were doing. I'm going to continue to take care of me. And you continue to take care of you. This is not about money. This is why I said we probably have, if we did do anything, we'd have a bank account together. So it was in that bank account, we could split at the end of the marriage. Let's say we were building something, working towards something. We got $100,000 in there. That's the only thing we can split. But my bank account is mine. The joint bank account, we can split that. I'm not with the whole. I'm not really with the prenup thing either. But the older I've gotten, the more I have become more accepting of a prenup in a relationship. I became more accepting of prenup. So, if anything, I would say if it was me, mine would have a prenup. We're going to have one. Especially if I in a place like Trina. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we should have prenups when it comes to marriage. I'm sorry, even regular folks. This is not a business. You know, this is love. And a lot of y'all keep saying, marriage is a business. Okay, well, keep looking at it that way. Keep looking at it that way. Everything needs to be organic, authentic. Yeah. Keep your money, do the prenups. Fuck you stop, prenup, bop. Why the fuck y'all ain't signing no prenup? Last question of the day. Is it possible to be in love with multiple people for different reasons? Is it possible to be in love with multiple of people for different reasons?
So is it possible to be in love with multiple people for different reasons?
You asking me?
Yeah, man. Before we,
Yeah, you could be in love with multiple. I think you can be in love with multiple people for different reasons. This is like love is love. Like, you know how you can love both your children? Like, do you have more than one child?
Yeah.
Do you love them both?
Yeah.
Do you love one more than the other? Do you love one more than the other? Do you love all three?
I would never say it on camera.
Oh,
No, I don't.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you can have love for multiple people. You know what I'm saying? For different reasons. You know what I'm saying? I think you can. I just think that women just date smarter than us.
Have you ever been in love with two people? Or dealing with multiple people and be like, ooh, I love both of them?
I think that what people don't understand about love is, I think if you really love somebody, you don't want to hurt them. When you know you really know you love somebody when you don't want to hurt them. So you can't be in love with two people. Because you would not want to hurt the other one. You know what I'm saying? That's all love is about. It's just like when your kids mess up, you don't want to hurt them. Your family, you don't want to hurt them. When you really love people, you don't want to hurt them. No matter in what form.
You can love two people, and you hurt your kids all the time when they act up. Sometimes they need a whip. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, when you don't want to hurt somebody, that's when you know it's real love. If you messing with...
All right, y'all, I'm going to try to dissect this, right? She said if you love somebody, you would not want to hurt that person, or you wouldn't even try to hurt that person. So, no, I don't think that you could love two people at one time, right? I don't agree with that statement. I do agree with what the guy said. You can love multiple people for different reasons at once. You could, right? This is why I've been telling y'all all along. It's very good for y'all to be transparent with who you with and be very honest. A lot of y'all don't be honest because y'all know whatever you're doing will run that person away. But this does not take away that you love that person. I'm going to say that again. It isn't, you know, if I be honest and tell this, especially if y'all don't ask, they don't tell. See, if most people did it, you don't ask them something, they just don't tell it. And then you may find out and get hurt. Right? But if it's something that you asked and they lied to you specifically, it's because they already know that you're not going to accept what they're doing. They already know this. So, that's why I told y'all it's very important for y'all to be very transparent and very selective about who you want in your space and in your inner circle. I only surround myself with people who I know specifically love me. Love all of me. That's why I'm very brutally honest with a lot of people in my life. Very brutally honest. But back to what they were saying. Yes, you can love multiple of people. Okay. And for men, most definitely. Most definitely. The thing is, it's hard finding people who can accept that I am fluid with my love. There's some men out there who's fluid with their love, but don't want the people who they dealing with to be fluid with theirs. That's why I go back to what I'm saying. Go back to being transparent and honest. There's a lot of men out there that will they can be fluid with theirs, but they don't get turned on by you being fluid with yours. It comes out a little tick for tack to some men because you're just doing it because I'm doing it. This ain't even who you are. It all goes back to y'all accepting people for who they are. Yes, as men, we can love multiple of people for multiple different reasons. I can love you because you got good sex, but you got poor communication skills. But hey, you been there for me on hard times. You got great sex. Your communication sucks, right? But then I go over here. This person's sex ain't all that bombing, but they got great communication. They inspire me to be better than, they know how to uplift me. They've been there for me also in some type of way when I needed them. So for that reason alone, I love and care about this person too. Most of the people that you love and really care about, they're there for you some type of way in your life. If they've helped you or benefited you some type of way in your life to where you just be like, damn. And it's in a way that the other person that you love won't be there for you. It's just not in their design. It's in that other person's design. Like I just said, you may not know how to cook, but you got good sex. You may got poor communication skills, but you know how to be there for me. She may can cook, but don't got good sex. She may got good communication skills and also know how to be there for me. So it's like, and then to her, she gonna say, well, how can you love me, but you love her too? Y'all both is giving me something different. Y'all are not giving me the same thing. I don't love you any less. I don't love you any less. And that's where a lot of people get it mixed up. They thinking like, you can't give me all your love if you sharing it. I think that's why Buddy brought up the children scenario. Because with children, you can give all them an equal amount of love just by sharing your love. You don't love one of them more than the next. Some parents, they show it in their actions, but they'll never say it out loud. It's the same thing with other people. They might love her a little bit more because she got sex. Her sex is better. But they don't love you any less for what you've done for them. I'm trying to make sense of everybody's not fluid with sharing their love with other people. And everybody's not fluid with accepting other people who is fluid with sharing their love with other people. I also think people are not good at accepting people for who they are. So people tend to hide very important pieces of themselves because they know that you will reject them as a person. So they hide it, or they just never say anything about it because they don't want you to reject them. They don't want you to look down on them or not see them anymore based off of your narrative of their truth. And so most of them don't say anything. People got to start learning how, I've told y'all this before, we got to learn how to start accepting people. Accepting people 100%. That's why the people that want people to accept them, you need to be 100% honest and allow that person to make a choice. I know I am. I don't need no fake people around me, so I'm gonna be real at all times, and I'm gonna be brutally honest. And I need for you to be brutally honest with me back, so that I can make a choice, and so that you can make a choice, and we don't waste no time here. I found out people get to accepting people a lot faster when you just come on out with it. It's like they be like, damn, I can't do nothing but respect that he told me. They told me. So that's what I got to say about that. Yes, especially for men, in love with multiple people for different reasons. And everybody's reasons is different. Some people, like I said, some people just in love because she got good sex. Everything else is whack about her. But none of y'all sex is hitting on this person. This person made me feel good on this earth in a way that y'all just don't do. But her communication sucks, her honesty sucks and everything. But I love her. Shit. And then your woman over here, that got everything, be like, how you can't love me when you over here fucking around with her? And he like, well, I love you for different reasons. You know how to cook, you know how to clean, you got great communication. Your pussy ain't as better as hers, but you have qualities that she don't have. And most people call that greedy. Some people just fluid. They love her for one reason, they love you too for many others. Are you going to accept that person? And most people can't accept that. Y'all, we don't own nobody. Let me just tell y'all this right now. I don't own you and you don't own me. We need to stop acting like we own people. We need to stop acting like we own or possess people's actions, because we don't. We do not. When people grow up and get out their mama's houses, they are their own person. As they go up that highway, they encounter people like you and I. And if we choose to take their hand and go up the highway together, that's fine. But any given moment as we go up that highway, they can let go of our hand and we got to get off that exit and go on our own journey somewhere else. But just because we going up the highway together and I'm holding your hand while we going up the highway, you better not look at nobody or I'm getting off the exit. You better not sleep with nobody or I'm getting off the exit. You better not be talking to nobody or I'm getting off the exit. It's just so controlling to me. Like, whether you stay on it or get off, I'm on this highway by myself. You're accompanying me, but at the same time, you have the privilege of leaving me. So why are you controlling me? Why are you controlling my actions? Because that's the only way I'm going to have access to you. We cannot keep doing this. We got to realize that that's an individual and they're going to make individual decisions at times in life without me. Y'all okay with them going to the bathroom without your permission? You don't need that. But I need your permission to go over here and get the nut out. I need your permission, or I need to make you. Nah. We don't own nobody. People have the free range of loving who they choose to love. Monogamy is slowly but surely fading. And yeah, slowly but surely fading. I see we've been over here discussing shit, and we see so many people sleeping with married men, married women. Yes. And I'm like, yeah, how you gonna love her and love your husband? Something the husband ain't doing. That they gonna do. I love you for that. I love you for that. And there's people out there that want different people to service them in different kind of ways. They don't want one person to give them all their service. You can't. They love you for what you can do and what you bring. But you know, they love you for what you bring. But if you can't bring it or you can't do something and somebody else can that's attracted to them, they're going to love that person for that quality that you're missing. We've come to the end of the show today. Everything that you heard here today are allegations brought to you through the media for observation, opinion, deep conversation, laughs, and giggles. If you haven't already, follow me on all social media platforms. IG is the.jq.show. Facebook is Jaquavius Martin, and TikTok is the JQ Show. Thank you all for tuning in today, and I will see you all on Monday. Later. Yeah.